the bricks, and he's sort of short, and he wasn't tall enough to break the bricks, and he came down once to break them, and I don't think anything really happened from what I understand, and he's like, no, I can do this. So he does it a second time, and did any bricks break the second time? Nothing broke. Come to find out, he broke his arm. So for about 2-3 months, he was coming to the base with a broken arm. So Dan and his team felt so bad about breaking this pastor. Well, he broke his own arm. They said they'd come to our prayer breakfast at the base this morning. And so they were there, and I said, hey, if you already come from Detroit and come from Grand Rapids to do that, why don't you come to our worship service? And even though it's Mother's Day, still an opportunity for all of us to listen and to see and hear God's grace and His message presented to us in a different way. So Dan is the leader of the Sons of Thunder, and then Mark, are you coming down too? You're going to leave him back there? Okay. It is awesome to have you here. Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Is this one on? They said a yellow one because it's for a man's voice. How's everybody doing this morning? This thing's going to be too short because I wander around too much. Is there a longer one over here? The green one? Okay. I'm red-green colorblind. There we go. Well, for those of you who've never seen the strength teams before, right now the exit doors are still unlocked, so if you run, you might be able to make it out the back door before we get started, because it's not going to be your normal church service. When the Bible says that God will use the foolish things to confound the wise, I don't think He had this in mind, but there's nothing dumber than sticking your head through a 5-foot wall of concrete. But today's day and age, we have to use whatever we can use to reach the kids. The way I'd like to put it is, 1962, one woman, Madalyn Murray O'Hair, got prayer removed from the schools. The church sat around and did absolutely nothing. Since that day, nearly 1,000 of our school's children have died because of violence in the schools. It wasn't because guns were invented. It was because God was removed from the schools. And now, thank God, because of a few professional athletes that decided to follow a crazy man, the #1 rated school assembly in the United States of America is 6 Christian evangelists. That's the place where the church can actually clap. Because we've got something that is going on out there in our schools right now that is beyond belief. Of course, I don't know if many of you know it or not, but the only thing that's outlawed in schools nowadays is to be able to speak God or about Jesus. We've actually come into several schools before where we were absolutely forbidden to speak about Jesus. So what we do is we go in there and we give them a good, wholesome message. Actually, there are many of the things that are found in the Bible about morals, about overcoming adversity, about academic excellence, about respecting their parents, respecting their teachers, and then we invite them back to the church at night to see the big show, where we light everything on fire, we smash the bricks, we lift 400-pound logs over our head, and during that time is when we spread the gospel message. God has given me a wonderful group of individuals, and today I think I've got one of my favorites. This next person was on the streets by the time he was 13 years of age. Horribly abused as a child. He left home so he didn't have to deal with it any longer. He then spent nearly 3 years in the largest walled institution in the world, Jackson State Penitentiary. He is now the lay pastor to the Kent County Jail. He's a licensed minister, and he has one of the most incredible testimonies I have ever heard before in my life. Could you please put your hands together for my brother, Mark Robb? Now, I think we brought a few things for him, didn't we, Mark? What do you think, brother? You think we got a couple? All right. Now, the first thing, this one we like to pass this off on Rob because he's the new guy. Yeah, we'll show him that one. Does anybody know what this thing is? No, PG, it is not a whoopee cushion. It is. Now this, anybody know who Bill Kazmaier is? world's strongest man for years and years and years, both powerlifting. He said that the most difficult feat of strength was not squatting 1,000 pounds. It was blowing this thing up until it popped. Now, understand something, that it takes nearly 130 pounds per square inch to expand this to the point where it explodes. If it were happen to seep back into Mark's lungs, it could kill him. Oh, sorry about that, Mark. That's all right. I was going to fill it full of baby powder, but I didn't want to mess up your carpet. And then, of course, we have, what is that thing?
That looks like 2 or 3 phone books together.
Where's it from?
That's from
Oakland. Wow, Oakland County phone book. For you guys today, I'm going to show you how to rip that thing like it's one sheet of paper. And then, of course, oh, look at the... I would like to thank whoever parked in PG's parking spot this morning when we got here for donating this. See, the duct tape that we have here, that's for my teeth to sink into, and we're going to bite that in two, and we're going to give it back to you as a memento to remember us by. And then we have... Now this is going to be the greatest. This is a 12-inch brand new skillet from Walmart. And as you've seen, we don't like doing dishes. So I'm going to take that thing, I'm going to roll it up into a little burrito, then we're going to give it to PG and have him take it back to Walmart and get his money back. I just want you to tell him you did it. Now I want to see the poor lady's face at the info desk. So, and then we've got the Louisville Slugger. We consume more baseball bats than any other organization. We are second only to the major leagues. And this, they say the shaft on this bat takes 400 pounds per square inch to snap. And today, normally we do a different closing, but for closing today, I'm going to place that over my spine. They say it only takes 200 pounds per square inch to snap your spine. So today, for you guys, we get to see if my spine's going to go first or the bat. Who thinks it's going to be the bat? All right. Who thinks it's going to be the spine? You are some sick individuals. Just kidding. All right. Mark, I think we should give him a little demonstration. Now, if you came to see a powerlifting show, you came to the wrong place. If you came to see a bodybuilding show, you came to the wrong place. If you came here today to see a Jesus show, you're in the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not hurt your feelings. It's okay when you become a Christian to make a little noise and have a little fun. You don't have to look like you're sucking oatmeal out of a tailpipe. It's all right to clap your hands. It's all right to make a little bit of noise. Now, I've seen some of you guys. I see U of M all over in here, and I've seen you guys at U of M football games before. Now, come on. Now, after what Rodriguez did these past couple of years, I think Jesus climbing up the hill at Calvary is a little bit more reason to start screaming. What do you think? All right. Mark, you want to start it out? Let's do it. This thing, I'll be honest with you, the best part about this feat of strength is he's doing it. When this thing goes off, we've been hurt more by this water bottle than we have by sticking our head through the wall of concrete. I'm dead serious. This thing is nasty. So get ready. Give him a little bit of cheers. Maestro, give him some running music. Let's let her rip. Get behind him, everybody. Come on. Woo! Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Come on, brother. Come on, Mark.